where you want. You can have a swim up suite. You can be right down by the beach. The food is incredible.
Right.
Food is absolutely mind blowing now. And then on top of that, you can get premium liquor if you want in all destination. I mean, they've really changed the way we think about all inclusive, which is great. And now I'm obsessed with them, so it's good. Yeah,
That's
now I get
good.
to, yeah, it's good.
That is good.
What else you got for me, Karen?
I've always been a fan. But anyway, so real quick,
Sure.
So let's talk about some promotions. What do you have for what's currently a promotion that's going on with Apple Leisure that you want people to know about?
Well, Apple Vacations itself, the brand, I'll focus on that. I mean, you name it, and it kind of has a sale going on. Now, some sales would be specific to a hotel group. So if you want to save, $150 to $200 off a hotel group, like maybe you want to go to a Rio property or an AM Resorts like Secrets or Dreams. I'm just going to kind of name a couple that I'm sure you're familiar with and your clients are familiar with. Deals for the Hard Rock. We have, $150 off there. We have, Southwest to Hawaii, we have sales going on right now through Apple Leisure Group, Zoetry. We have deals specifically out of O'Hare. So I know right now, if you book one of our, we have charter flights that go out of O'Hare and Midway. So if you want charter flights and you want to book an AM resort from there, we can save up to $150 off there. So a lot of good stuff.
Can you kind of talk about what a charter is?
Oh man, charters. So charters are, and Karen, you sell charters out of O'Hare, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. So our charters out of O'Hare are nonstop flights. They are, take you right to airport. They go off of Frontier, take you right down in destination. We buy them as a company. So Apple Leisure Group buys that plane and all those seats, and then we resell them through you, our travel agent partners, and then you resell them through your clients. So yes, you're guaranteed to have a nonstop flight. You can purchase your bags in advance at a discount if you want. And then, you're taken right down in destination. Our lovely Amstar destination management company picks you up at the airport, takes you right to the resort. And then now, these resorts are so massive, it's impossible to get everything done at that resort in a 5-day stay. So everything you need is that resort. It's awesome.
Do you get any special requests? What kind? Any weird things?
I think a lot of time the special requests, and that's what's really nice about booking within our system is, maybe you want adjoining rooms with someone else that you're going with, or maybe it specifically has to be non-smoking, or you want to gone are the days of guessing, especially with AM resorts like Secrets or Dreams. Gone are the days of you request a room and you don't know what kind of bed you're going to get. So if I'm going with my wife, we don't want to show up and see 2 queen beds. We want to know that we're getting a king bed. So that is something that you can just have in the booking. You can make additional requests like groups, for example. Maybe you want a DJ for a different night that the wedding is going on, or a private dinner. You can put all of that into a group contract. If you're doing a destination wedding, and then the hotel can set all that up with you. These hotels will go above and beyond to make sure that you're getting whatever you need. You could even reach out to them and you want a specific beer in your room. I mean, there's tons of stuff that we've taken requests on that our suppliers have really gone above and beyond for.
Yeah, I've always been very, 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 very happy. Very happy. I must say. I've never had any problems, and I appreciate you guys for working with me like you do and making my customers happy and making their dreams come true. And, it's very, it gives me the confidence that I need when you're talking about a person having a short amount of time to take vacation and take time off, to know that they're going to have the experience that they're expecting. And that's why I've chosen to use you guys for as long as I have and will continue to do so. So I really appreciate you. I want you to know that and pass that on to whomever cares about it.
I will. It's nuts. Apple Vacations turned 50 this year. So we've been doing this a long time. We know what we're doing, our hotel partnerships, our charter flights, very strong breadth of product. That you have these relationships with these hotels and suppliers. When you think about it, I was talking about this on the panel the other day. When you literally like think about going on a vacation, there's like hundreds of people involved in that process. I mean, first they contact you, Karen, right? And they're like, I want you to book a trip. And now you're doing, the actual searching through our system. And we have a whole entire technology team. And we have a product team that loads in that product. And now maybe you want to do a group. You got to reach out to our groups team. We have a sales department and a service department after the contract is signed by the client. And then now you're actually, maybe there's something on the reservation you need change. You need to reach out to our pre-travel department and change something. We have our technology company that does all that. Now you're actually going to the airport. You got to check in with the airline. You need to go through TSA. You need to go on the flight and work with the flight attendants and the pilots. Now you're in destination. You got to work with the transfer company, go to the hotel. Everyone from the waiters to the managers of the hotel, to the cleaning staff. I mean, there's hundreds of people that are involved every time you just have an idea of I need to go on a trip. And throughout the time when you're on your trip, then you've got a during travel department bias. If something maybe wasn't to your liking, we have a post-travel department. How do we remedy that situation? There's just so much that goes into creating the dream vacation that it's truly astonishing.
And I don't know that people really understand that till now. They'll know after this podcast. So I just have one last question for you. What's on your personal bucket list?
Well, number one is always stay alive. That's always number one. Stay alive to the next day. Just kind of, nothing specific, but you want to know the secret to life. I'm going to tell anybody listening, this is my secret.
Yeah.
Everybody can have their own secret, okay? My secret to life has been looking forward to things.
Yeah, me too.
Like if I don't have something to look forward to, then I'm miserable. So if I have a trip planned, I'm into it. I'm looking forward to it. If I have a travel agent, I'm talking to them. I'm getting excited. I'm telling my friends about it. I'm all pumped. I'm ready to go. The moment I get back from that trip, I'm working on something else. Yeah. Whether it's just going to a Brewer game for the day here in Milwaukee, or it's going to Mexico for 7 days, or going to Europe, or where I need to have a calendar that's filled with things to look forward to. I'm a pretty glass half full guy, so I need to always be happy and optimistic. And I feel like life is experiencing things. Like anybody, I don't want to go full hippie on you or anything like that, but
that's fine.
I like nice stuff. I like nice stuff. I like nice cars. I like wearing nice clothes. Things like that. But in the end, it's kind of stuff. When I'm knocking on the old door saying hello to whomever's on the other side, I'm not going to be remembering about that nice car that I owned in my 20s. Exactly. I'm going to be remembering the things that I did in my life.
And with whom?
Yeah, with whom I shared it with and all those times. I love nostalgia. That's my favorite thing in the world. I think we experience that when we watch a show and we feel something or smell, and it takes us back to a day and a time. Yeah. That's what experience is. So,
I love that.
My bucket list, though. Right? Okay. That's good. Yeah. I'm glad you like it.
So you don't have a destination, or you don't want to climb Kilimanjaro or anything like
Hawaii.
That?
I've not been to Hawaii. I am the only person here who hasn't been to Hawaii. I think.
No, my husband's not been to Hawaii either.
I heard it's just life-changing. Like their words cannot put in how insanely beautiful it is and how incredible it is. I think that is because there's a cost.
Hawaii is the reason I'm in the travel business. Because when I was working for Allstate, I started winning incentive trips. And Hawaii was the first trip I won, my very first year. And I got to go to Hawaii, and I thought to myself, if I can win trips like this, I will be top salesperson forever. Second, I don't want to stop here. I want to continue to travel. And that's how it started. That's really how it started.
Yeah, and I think there's cost is obviously if you want that beauty, it's a little bit of an increase, right, to go there.
Mm-hmm.
But you're getting what you pay for. For example, something that everybody has told me is you meet the people who live in Hawaii and they work for whatever service industry and whatever things you're doing at the hotel. Even the bus drivers there are just so excited to see you because they're getting paid a little bit more, right? Because they're a top tourist destination, and they're in this incredibly gorgeous setting that everything's just a domino effect and a ripple, and everything goes round and round, and that's why it makes sense. So,
and they appreciate the beauty that they live in. See, that's the other piece, is understanding and appreciating that you are actually in this space. You live here, and people pay lots of money to come to where you are that you get to see every day. And they understand that. So I appreciate you talking to me today.
Oh, well, this wasn't even this isn't a favor. This is just us talking. I could do this all day. We could just, what do you want to do tomorrow?
I tell people all the time, it's not scary. We're just having a conversation. And you love to talk about what you're doing. I love to talk about what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think we just love to talk. And that helps.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much, Ben, for coming on the show. I'm sure we will be doing some follow-ups in the near future to see what's going on with Apple Leisure Group. Okay.
Perfect. Yes, thank you, Karen. You're amazing. Okay. I appreciate you. And yes, everybody listening, happy travels and reach out to Karen if you want to take a trip. She's phenomenal at what she does.
Thank you so much. This is Karen Duncan, your Bucket List Buster. I'll be back in a minute. Subscribe to Your Bucket List Buster on Spreaker.com or iTunes or Spotify so you don't miss any of this exciting time as we embark on a new bucket list adventure. We don't want you to miss out on travel news, travel trends for the week, our destination highlights from Japan, from Russia, from Alaska, and Vancouver. Plus, we have some exciting guest speakers that include professionals from the travel industry and guests who have traveled the world. Plus, are you considering becoming an expat and moving internationally? Then this is the podcast for you. Subscribe today so you don't miss an episode. Your Bucket List Buster, here to help you start living your dreams. Welcome back to Your Bucket List Buster. Karen Duncan, host, your most excited host of the show, because I'm about to go on a bucket list trip. Yes, I am. So this week's destination of the week is going to be Japan, Tokyo and Yokohama. And some of the things that are going to be happening while we're there that I'm pretty excited about is Yokohama has the 67th Yokohama Parade. It's an international costume parade, 2019, May the 3rd. So we'll get to do that with the marching band, dance teams. It's going to be postponed. They give you another date in the event of heavy rain. So obviously this could be a time that it's rainy season. The parade course will take us to Yamashita Park, the Silk Center, which is really, I'm interested in seeing that, and then the Yokohama Red Brick Warehouse District. Along the parade route, it's going to start at about 11:15. We'll get to go to some of the big shopping areas, the warehouse district, like we said, the Bankoku Bashi Bridge. So I'm really, really looking forward to seeing all the glamour and the glitz and the costume tree and all of that. That's going to be a part of that. That should be pretty exciting. The other thing that's going on is the Yokohama Frühling Fest, which is the German festival to celebrate the coming of spring. It's held in Yokohama Red Brick Warehouse District again. So it must be going on at the same time that the parade is going to be going on, because it goes through the 6th of May, We leave on the cruise on